Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and starting this one is Corey Kluber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wind and the pitch. Randy Arozarena stands in now and watches strike one. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For Tampa Bay.
Manuel Margot up to the plate.
Margot.
First pitch just
low.
Misses. Kluber, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Arozarena gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next one misses. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pickoff throw. Arozarena dives back. Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. And there's a strike. At the belt and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your bait.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Yandy Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Duvall fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that's in there for strike one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly ball. Center out. It's fair.
That is good. The shortstop, Wander Franco.
Now batting Wander Franco. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Harold Ramirez at the dish.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And he swings and misses, and it's something to watch. And that one missing low.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
First and second, two down. Ramirez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. One run in the inning, but they leave two. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of.
Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
Alex Verdugo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Glasnow, ready deals. Line drive, caught.
Batting second, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. Glass now back to work, the 0-1.
Yeah.
And that's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. Kluber back to work. And strike 1 to the catcher. And it's fouled away. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. In there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down, and now it's Jose Siri. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Now move to first. Lowe back on a dive. Lowe at first, 1 gone. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Looking for the K.
So they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Rosarena takes a ball as he stands in for the second
1
time.
ball, no strikes.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Here's Manuel Margot. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall.
The right fielder, Adam.
Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. And a pitch.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series Grand Slam. The swing he will never forget.
And a pitch. Just off the inside edge. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Siri in position. Pulls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Duvall over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. This one in the dirt to second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Kicks and fires. Hernandez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Next pitch downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's Reese McGuire. In there, and it's 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
Runner at second, 2 down.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering misses, and the count's full. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Two outs. And fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering upstairs. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Diaz moves under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
The third baseman, number 2.
Kluber, in his 11th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and a 2-time Cy Young Award winner. Righty delivers.
That's the ball low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-1. There's a strike. Got him. One gone here. Lau at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Lau, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. And that's in there for strike one. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Bronco batting for the second time, and that's strike one. This one popped up. Chang settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Yu Chang. Glass now back to work. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Chang goes 6'1", hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Glasnow.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So the batting order turns over, and now Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one. 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Christian Arroyo now at the plate. Grounded out his first time.
That's a foul.
And now the count is even. Bounce back to the mound. And he's out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Devers now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And Devers hits that one. Siri in position. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, James Paxton.
Number 65, James Paxton.
And now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
And a pitch. A little bit low.
No, that missed. 1-0.
And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Paxton deals.
That's high. That's a ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Runner at second, nobody out. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Fires to first, and that is a big first out.
Number 15, designated hitter, John Lowe.
Next is the designated hitter, Josh Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And he grabs it, foul. The 1-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. One away with a runner at third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. Caught looking his first time up. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. One hit, one left. We're midway in the fourth. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Shane McClanahan.
Shane McClanahan.
Adam Duvall at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
The right fielder, Adam Duvall.
The wind of the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swings and misses.
1-2.
1-2. Good eye in that spot. And a pitch. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking. One away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Designated hitter.
So now Turner into that right side. 0 for 1 with a fly out. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the ground, right side. Over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
The center fielder, number 5, Enrique Hernandez.
So taking in Enrique Hernandez. First pitch, not close. Just missed.
Ball. 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Josh Winkowski gets the ball now.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Tampa Bay. The left fielder.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And here it comes. Ball
Down.
one low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brandon Walter preparing to come on if needed. Next pitch off the plate, and the count is
2 balls,
2-0.
no strikes.
And the right-hander deals,
Peek.
and that's in for a strike. That one missed. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. Next offering is down low, and that's ball one. Ball strike right there.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. And Margot able to spoil that one. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Hit weakly on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Right-handed reliever, and there's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The third baseman, number 2.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's down and away. Next one misses, and the count is filled up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive, and that one gets down. Fair ball. Coming home. 1 run's in. Duvall quickly throws it in, and that holds the runner at third.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Brandon Lau.
Nope.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Righty to the plate.
2-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Margot at third. Diaz at second with nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Wander Franco. And the first offering is not close. Two on, one out. And there's the strike. That's in there. One down, runners at second and third. In the dirt, but kept close. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And a pitch. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
He goes down looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Bounce it, just bounce it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it. But I come hang out with a vehicle. Ride through dirty, everybody seeing you. While I drink my drink, you do you.
Luis Patino comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Patino.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Yanni Chirinos up and throwing. And a foul ball. The 1-1.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. Hot shot to third, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. First offering misses the mark.
One ball, no strike.
No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball.
And that's in for a strike.
2-1.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next one is off the plate, and it's a full count. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Yu Chang up next for the Red Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. In there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Out to short. Franco handles the chance, tosses across to first, and that is out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
Boquita de corazón, me tienes enamorado, me tienes enamorado, ay boquita de corazón.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Nicely done for the out. And the Red Sox leave one. They're down 2-1. Brandon Walter taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Walter, in his rookie season, 26 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
No, that missed.
First
That's the ball.
pitch just misses.
Nasty
1-0.
backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And now the lefty. And a ball evens the count. The wide to kick the pitch. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And the batter now, Josh Lowe. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Houck, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Blyer getting cranked up as well. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. First offering and it just misses. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And that's outside. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Arozarena in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. At the belt and fires. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yonny Chirinos.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman,
Here comes a pitch. And a strike in there. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Poche up and loosening in the pen. Beeks warming up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's hard hit on the line. Siri puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Rafael Devers up to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And that's in there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering way off the plate. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
That one misses. 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
One down, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. In there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Devers, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Justin Turner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
First and second. 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tanner Houck.
Number 89, Tanner Houck.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Francisco Mejia. And a pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next offering in the dirt. And a count 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 1 away.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Jonathan Aranda looking to start something with 1 gone. First offering misses the mark. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike.
1-1.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Slings to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The second baseman, Brandon Wow.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Curtis Mead looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Mead.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And the slider just misses. That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Low throw, and he can't pick it.
Now batting.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Greg Jones, a runner on first with 2 gone for him. This one in the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. And the 1-0. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking
One ball,
ball.
one strike.
Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that one fouled off. And now 2-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. One left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Staying in the game on defense, Jonathan Aranda. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Greg Jones. He's in at shortstop. Colin Poche on a pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So coming into the game now on defense, Isaac Paredes. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Luke Raley. He takes over in right. Here's the catcher to hit, Reese McGuire.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. That's outside.
That's the
Ball
ball.
one. And there's the strike. And now 2 balls and a strike. And Poche ready to work. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
1-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2-2.
That one missing inside. Next one is off the plate, and it's 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And there's a foul ball. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Jalen Beeks gets the call from the pen. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Snap throw to first. Dahlbeck back in on a dive. And the pitch. That clips a corner. Dahlbeck off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, and our score remains 2-1. So remaining in the game defensively, Rob Refsnyder. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Brian Mata will take over here.
Number 79.
And stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez.
The first baseman, Harold Ramirez.
The wind and the pitch. Here's a strike. Good eye right there. Ground ball up the middle. Chang collects it. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So up next, Christian Bethancourt. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And a pitch. And now 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Chris Murphy is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Runner on the goal. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Out to center. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays.
Designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Siri.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
0-2 now.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little
One
bit.
ball, two strikes.
Move to first. Back
No.
standing.
Hey.
He's in there safely. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Rene Pinto. Big spot for him here. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Two on, 2 outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. Ramirez, the runner at third, low. On at first with 2 down. In the air, right side. And that is the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. Now into the game, Vidal Brujan. He'll be out in left field. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jorge Alfaro. And this is a big at bat this ball game. The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. The wind of the pitch. Right side. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tristan Casas looking to start something with 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Jones handles. Throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Pete
Your
Fairbanks.
attention, please.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. And Alberto Mondesi trying to get something going for him with 2 away. That one pulled foul. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
At the belt and fires. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Red Sox go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Staying in the game on defense, Tristan Casas. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game at Alberto Mondesi. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position.
Number 43, Adalberto Mondesi.
Richard Blyer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen or the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now into the ball game on defense, Cedane Rafaela. He'll play second. Well, 1-run game. Now, Luke Rayleigh entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, Rafaela gloves it. Throw to first is in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So coming into the game now on defense, Wilyer Abreu. He takes over in right. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Oslevis Basabe. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. And that's in there for strike 1. Blyer, a 6'3" lefty, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Oh, 1 down. Bounce to the left side. Casas on to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman,
Isaac Paredes now came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. McGuire makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 2-1. Oslevis Basabe. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jason Adam.
Basabe now pitching for the Rays. Number 47, Jason Adam.
Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Jarren Duran, a critical at bat in this game for him. And here it comes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's smacked on a line to center. Siri pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Towards first, Ramirez picks it up. He'll do it himself. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Lifted in the air, out to left. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to 1 or 2 key plays to make the difference for the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.